Hey, this is Andrew Brown. In this video, we're going to take a look at Azure AI Video Indexer, which allows you to get insights into analyzing your videos and audio content. So let's get to it. I'm in the Azure portal. We're going to go all the way to the top here and type in Azure AI Video Indexer. Okay, so it's going to bring us over to here. And as per usual, we'll go ahead and create ourselves a new resource. I'm going to create a new resource group here, calling this one AZ Video Indexer. Maybe AI Video Indexer. And I'll just put some numbers here. It doesn't matter because I don't have a resource group named that. I was thinking it was the resource name, and that had to be unique, but I'm going to go ahead and type in AI Video Indexer. Now, I don't know if it allows for hyphens, but I'm not even going to try. I'm just going to go and do it that way. I don't think the region here really matters. I've been doing a lot of the AI services in US West, but we'll stick with East US here. Says connect all content from an existing Classic account. That is not the case. Storage for the allocated account. So I'm going to have to create myself a new storage account. And we'll go ahead and call this AI Video Indexer so that we have somewhere to place our data. And we'll go ahead and do this. Of course, we can't do hyphens, so we'll do this again. And I'll just put some random numbers here on the end. We'll go ahead and hit OK. And so that looks good so far. Then we have down below, unlock generative AI, connect your Azure Video Indexer resources to Azure OpenAI for more capabilities. That sounds pretty cool. I kind of feel like doing that. I'm not sure what we're going to get by doing that, but maybe that's not a bad idea. So let's make our way over to OpenAI. And we might not discover anything interesting, but we'll go ahead and create that. And so this is where it gets kind of tricky because we need that before we can go ahead and do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to call this one AI. I'm going to just kill this tab here because that's no good. Leave. And we'll call this one AI Video Indexer. And we'll leave that in East US. And so this will be OpenAI Video Indexer. We're going to choose the standard tier, as I don't believe there is any other tier right now. We're going to leave network completely open. And we'll go ahead and create the Azure OpenAI resource. Okay. So this should create pretty quick, but we will wait for this to complete. So that resource is now created. I do also want to point out that Microsoft has Azure AI Video Indexer, and so we might look at this in a separate video. It's hard to say which one Azure wants us to look at, and it is confusing when they have multiple offers, so we will have to probably look at both of them. So let's go ahead and go back to Azure AI Video Indexer here, and let's go ahead and create our Azure AI Video Indexer. We'll drop this down here and go to here, and we'll say AI Video Indexer. I'll put some numbers here just to make it happy. East US is fine. We're going to create one. I'm going to try to stick with the same numbers here so it's less confusing. And so I'm just going to go here and take out the hyphens. It hates hyphens. It hates them. And that seems fine. That is good. I'm going to go ahead and connect our OpenAI here. We have system assigned, user assigned. We'll stick with system assigned. That seems fine to me. Not that I can ever remember Azure permissions, no matter how much Azure I use. And so here it has, I have the rights to contents degree to handle this stuff. I absolutely do. We'll go ahead and hit create. I have lots of video content. And if you want to use one of my videos, you can absolutely do that. I'm going to try to find one where I'm in a video with somebody, maybe with Ashish, our security friend here. But we'll wait for this to deploy, and then I guess we'll have to upload something. All right, so our resource has now been created. Let's go ahead and visit it. And so we have the portal. And so that makes me think that, you know, if we signed up for that free trial, I bet it would give us probably a very similar experience. We also have the Video Indexer API, so we could work with it programmatically. This account needs a managed identity role assigned to it, assignment to connect to it. So assign a role. Sounds good to me. And if they could also assign roles here, that'd be really nice. The less work I have to do, the more happy I'm going to be. Awesome. That was a really nice user experience. So let's go ahead and explore the portal. And we'll give that a moment to load. All right, so we have a few options. We have Microsoft Entra ID, personal Microsoft account, or Google. I'm going to go with Microsoft Entra ID formerly known as Azure AD, which, by the way, Microsoft, I think it could have kept with the original name. It was a lot better. And so now we are in here, and so we can upload a video. So I need some kind of video to upload here. And it looks like we can also enter URL. So if we could provide a URL to YouTube, that would be very interesting. I'm not 100% certain if it can accept it, but let's learn a bit more about uploading videos. So what I want to know is, can we provide it a link to YouTube? You can't use URLs from streaming services such as YouTube. That's probably the first thing that people are thinking of. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go find a video. So just give me a second. I'll be back in just a moment. All right, so I couldn't exactly find the video I was looking for, but that's totally fine. We'll just go use this one. And so if you ever want to download something from YouTube, it's a little bit sketchy. We're going to type in YouTube, download video. Okay, and the reason this is a bit sketchy is that you can end up with malware, so be very, very careful. Maybe just watch me do it and see what happens first before you do it yourself. But I think this is the site I normally use if I need to download videos. So I'm going to go ahead here and be very, very careful. Again, just watch me do it before you do it yourself. It says download the video. And I almost kind of wonder if I could just download this video and then, you know what, maybe what I'll do is I'll just download the video myself. Can I download that? No, we don't need to install the app. Let's download. Plus enjoy your free tube ads in the background. Not now. So I'm pretty certain I can download this from my YouTube studio. So what I'm going to do is download it and then upload it so that you can just get it from the GitHub, okay? So just give me one moment. All right, so I've downloaded it. I'm going to go over to our GitHub account. And this one is at Azure Examples. We are working on video indexer. So I'm just going to open this up here. And we will just wait a moment here. We'll open this up. We'll say Azure AI Video Indexer, or we'll say AI Video Indexer. And so now I can go ahead and drag this video. I'm just going to rename the video to video. I'm doing this off screen, by the way. Yep, so I've renamed it. And then I'm just going to upload it here. I'll have to name it video example. I already have a video named video, so I can just name this video example here. Then I'm going to drag it on over here. Okay, and so now you have a means to utilize this video as well, so you don't have to worry about trying to find a video. So I'll just say add example video. Okay, so we'll go ahead and commit that. I'm going to make my way back over to here, and so now it's suggesting that I can upload a video. So we'll go here and say upload. It says drag and drop, so let's go ahead and drag and drop. That looks good to me. We'll keep it private. Single bitrate sounds fine to me. I mean, it's not really a streaming video, but we'll leave it as single bitrate, which is fine. We have English down below. That is correct. And we'll go ahead and hit review and upload. That we can use, that I use any, well, let's read this. By checking this box, I certify that the use of any facial recognition functionality in the service is not by or for a police department in the United States. Wow, that's an intense thing to say. We'll go ahead and hit upload index. So again, if you don't want to upload yourself or you're worried about that, you can just use me. Okay. And so that's going to upload, and we'll just give that a moment to work, okay? There we go. After a little wait there, we have our video uploaded, so let's go ahead and click into it. And just understand that we are on a trial account, so there are some limitations that we can do, but you can see that it's already extracting out information. So right away, it's detecting that there's a couch, and yes, there is indeed a couch in the background. And as we go through here, I'm just wondering if it's going to change things. Nothing super interesting here. We have some topics, so put Coursera. I'm not on Coursera, and I'm not on Udacity, but it is correct about the educational component there. So technology computers, pretty close. I'd say that is interesting there. Okay, and I think the bar is indicating as to where it's finding that information, or it's where it's assigning that. Audio effects, silence. There is no effect per se, but it is silence, so that is fair. Keywords here is certification. Extracted Andrew Brown, so that is nice. Has a human face. That is true. That is a human. Glasses, microphone, person, clothing. Named entity, so detected that it is Andrew Brown. I'm not sure if it detected that because I said my name or if it because it could match me up to something. Says, I'm pretty joyous over here. Am I? I guess so. Um, but yeah, there is some information. We can go over the timeline. We have transcriptions. We have the view over here. Yeah, this is the captioning here. But looks like we could see more information if we want. Okay, so I can go here and we can say speaker. And again, just flipping around to see what kind of other information we can get. So here we have keyframes. We have labels. So it's showing us when it determined those labels. So we can go to storyboard, and we get we just put all of them on, so you get kind of a rich idea of information. Is it that great? I don't know. I guess it's okay. Let's go ahead and hit edit and see what we have. So it looks like we can modify that information after the fact, and then we can download this data into a format. So pretty straightforward. I'm not sure if there's really much else to show in here, but create a custom speech model, so information will be found. So yeah, that's interesting. But just give me just a moment and let me just see if there's anything else that'd be interesting for us to do while we're in here. So yeah, there could be other things that we could do in here, but there's nothing that is particularly interesting. So I think that we can just call this done, and we kind of saw the results of it. Similar to a service like Amazon Recognition, if you've ever used it, but this clearly has a few more capabilities. Yeah, that seems fine to me. So let's go ahead and get rid of this. So I'm going to go to account settings. We're going to go ahead and delete this account. And we're going to say delete. Andrew, delete this account. And it says delete pending. This account will be permanently deleted in 90 days. Of course. Of course it's going to be in 90 days. Why would it be any time sooner? So I'm going to go back over to here, and I want to go ahead and delete this. So hopefully we can tear this down. And I'm going to go ahead and grab this and paste this in here, and we'll say delete. And I'm just going to confirm this deletes just because this other one kind of indicated that it's not going to go away right away. But yeah, it looks like you can get into that service either through the Azure portal, or as we saw, you could just type in Azure AI Video Indexer and then not have to use Microsoft Azure. But of course, that's the way we want to use it is via Microsoft Azure. Give this a refresh here. And it did not get rid of this. Did it tell us why? Oh, it's still deleting it. So we'll just wait a little bit here, okay? Great, so that appears all cleaned up, and we are in good shape here. So I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.